Welcome to episode 2 of Frozen Sick. The one shot where people are being frozen sick. Right, guys? Right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate
Yes, sir.
it. All right. Last you guys, the last thing we saw were you guys in the cave right after you fought off 3 bandits, right?
Mm-hmm.
3 bandits and 2
Two
frogs.
bandits. That wasn't it. It was 2 bandits.
It's three. It's
Three
three.
bandits,
Three
two
bandits, two
frogs,
froggies.
All right.
and a teammate.
Oh yeah, someone betrayed us.
We have deemed him dumbass. Apparently.
Are we all waking up?
Yeah, you are actually.
Okay. Well, I wonder what we rolled for.
I wake up and
you're actually rolling for initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh, cool.
a 16.
rolling for initiative.
18.
20.
3. Oh,
Ten?
plus 2, 5.
Wait, what did Arborin and Emir get?
I got a. Oh, alright.
I got a 10.
22. Not 20.
10 and 22. Okay. All right. Seymour got 18. Demos got 20. Rayloff got 16.
Yes.
All right, so you all wake up to these 2 creatures that you recall, and one bandit that
God.
is unrecognizable because they have like this leather hood over their face. They kind of look like they were of more status than the other bandits, and he actually yells out to you 3 as a group, and he says, "Leave now." And who is first? Emir is first
Oh my god.
with the 22.
Okay. So how many people are there?
3. So there's basically 2 giant frogs. They came from like further on inside the cave. There's 2 giant frogs and 1 guy, the bandit that's kind of standing behind the frogs,
Okay.
and he's the hooded figure.
Then. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack.
You're just gonna attack?
Fuck it. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go ahead and attack. I don't give a
Alright.
shit. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Thunderclap toward one of the frogs. Frog to the. Is Owlbear working the map?
Yes, yeah. There's one to the right and to the left. So,
Okay. What's the password again for the map?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Ah, sick. All right, let's do the 1, 2. Let's do A.
they're numbered now. Which one?
Oh, they're not.
They're on the bottom.
It's 1, 2, 3.
They're numbered. Cool. Let's just do the 1 to. Let's do the 1 to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 to the right. And they make the Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Okay. Let's see what they get. What are they trying to win?
13.
They got a 16.
Fuck. All right, take half damage.
Half damage on.
Okay,
the
not
frog on
even.
the right.
It's a 1.
1? Alright, it's just gonna take 1
Oh.
damage.
All right.
The frog was just tickled. It's just standing there. It's just like, what is going on? Next up is the bandit. The bandit is actually gonna look at you, Amir. He's not gonna attack. but he is going to draw a light crossbow.
Alright.
Demos. Let me
You
actually
see my
put
cursor?
these- Yep.
This, I want to move right here, slightly behind Arborin, and I want to make a hand sign to this frog right. This is a frog, right?
That is a frog, yes.
This frog right here.
Yeah.
And I want to say Pal Bandit, which means beat the bandit in Elven. Can I roll animal handling for that, or
What are you trying to do, though?
I'm trying to tell the frog to fight the bandit?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be an animal handling roll.
21.
21?
Holy shit.
Okay. Yeah, the frog turns toward the bandit. You're not quite sure what that means, but he did kind of turn away from the rest of the group. Seymour.
I'm gonna try to toss my javelin at the bandit.
Hey.
11.
11 does not hit, just barely scratched his armor. And he's still just standing there with his crossbow. Rayloff, you're next.
I wake up suddenly from the sleep, so everyone making noises and attacking, and I see the three in front of me, so I'll firebolt the bandit.
Ooh, y'all went straight into the
15.
straight to the heat. Yeah, that hits.
That's gonna do 9 damage.
9 damage. Whew. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Arborn.
We'll lob a fireball at the bandit.
Or bandit.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, he just
16?
woke up from sleep.
Gosh, yeah.
4 damage.
4
That's it.
damage.
Yeah.
You shoot that fireball at the bandit, it hits his
Hello?
Hello?
chest and burns up his leather armor. Hello?
Yeah,
You cut out now.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot that fireball and it hits the bandit's chest and his armor basically burns up and he just falls straight to the ground. You're not quite sure what that did to him, but it wasn't good. Both of the frogs actually start to run away. And in here you are up. The frogs basically run out in this direction. That is it. It is Issa's turn.
Does our dark vision reach that?
Let me see.
There is a campfire next to us, too.
60? 60 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, your vision reaches out here. It's Issa's turn. Is she here?
I am here. I'm just learning how to navigate this thing.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, alright, so they're behind the bandit. Alright, I'll make an
Yeah, the bandit's also on the ground, just face down in the ice.
just face down.
He just got blasted. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I wanna cast a. No, actually, I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna start playing my little do.
Another do.
Yeah, and I'm gonna inspire Arborin.
Oh damn.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets an extra D6 to add to whatever for the next 10 minutes.
All right. Are you gonna move anywhere?
I'm gonna move right behind him. How do I move? How do I do that shit?
You click the little hand, and you click this. Click your. I can move you.
Alright. Ooh.
There you go. All right. It's the bandit's turn. He's just gonna go. He's just still on the ground. Demos, you're up. The bandit's like coughing up blood now, just on the ground, face down.
I ask if he is going to, if he wants to parlay.
He is legitimately dying. Like he is coughing on the ground. Blood is coming out of his
And
his
is
mouth.
suffering.
No
can't-
response.
He's like he can't say anything. He's just in so much pain.
Huh. I asked the group if we should heal him.
And his suffering.
Okay.
Kill him.
And
I aim an arrow
well, shoot.
at his heart,
Oh shit.
All right.
and
No
I want
questions.
to. I want to make it as peaceful as possible,
Okay.
and I let fly.
Oh
10.
man. You can have advantage since he's just literally just laying down face down. He's
11.
laying face down. 11?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh my god. It doesn't matter. I clicked my rapier instead of my longbow, but it's the same roll.
You still missed.
Yeah.
You missed. Yeah. Did you walk up to him or did you just kind of shoot it from like
I shot it from behind Anakin.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you missed. You missed. He's just like no. He's just dying on the ground. Seymour.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up and stab him through the heart.
Damn. Yeah, that's not even gonna. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. He kind of like turns around and looks you in the eye as you're just kind of like ending his suffering, and he's just you see his eyes. His eyes are kind of like not thankful, but they're just like why, like why would this happen to me? And then kind of like the light fades from his eyes and he is dead. Damn.
I'll put my hands over his eyes and close his eyelids.
The other two frogs continue to escape, and they're just gonna kind of escape out of sight.
Okay.
I walk over here by Vane.
Well, that was eventful.
Yes. I feel bad for the man.
Oh, also, you guys didn't have a long rest.
Oh, that
How many hours was it?
It was 5. Well, actually, you might have.
I had it. Yeah, I had it then.
So we got a short rest. Then can I use my arcane recovery then to recover 1 spell slot?
Oh, what does that do?
Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 1, and none of that spell slots can be 6th level or higher.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
going to lie, not trying to nerf the group, but I'm
Did you
pretty
say
sure,
once per day?
It's once per short rest.
Oh, per short rest. Got it.
Pretty sure
What were you
Dead
gonna say?
couldn't swap spells if he didn't get a long rest, so he couldn't use that. He shouldn't have been able to use that fire spell right there. But
What? You know what? You're right.
True.
You know what? You are right, because I thought we would have long rested, so you are correct.
That is crazy.
That is correct. Therefore, I will not use that
Handicap
spell.
him.
I won't use that spell.
You know his you know what happened? His deity gave him a one-time one-time fire spell.
Yeah.
At a cost?
I will.
Yeah, definitely at a cost.
Oh my god.
Yet to be seen.
yes,
Come on.
Incredible.
Really?
Brilliant, even. So I guess I'm gonna go back to the campfire for now and eat my Well, what time is it? Do you even know? I'm just eat because I'm hungry.
You guys actually entered this cave towards the beginning of the day. It's by now you guys are pretty close to the cave entrance. You can see that it's still light outside, but it's past midday.
I'll say like just a little snack or ration.
I'm going to check
And
this guy.
also I'd like to start writing something
Okay.
on a piece of paper.
Staring at my hands, confused on how I shot a fucking fireball out of them.
Just a feeling of dread comes over you, Rayloff. That like just
Believe me.
something is off.
Believe me, something's not
Um,
feeling right today.
Something's not feeling right, and you get this feeling that it's gonna come back to haunt you.
Just start talking to myself, aka talking to Shy.
Guys,
I'd like to investigate this dead body.
you're gonna investigate him. So, what are you gonna? How are you gonna investigate him?
Pat his pockets, his chest. See if there's any like okay, bear with me, bulgy things.
Okay, okay, I
Mm.
hear you.
I kind of snap
Whoops.
out of it.
Don't ever do that.
Oh God.
You see, I mean, first thing you notice is, of course, that leather kind of like cloak he was wearing. He was a wood elf, and he had like this, I guess, insignia on the inside of his cloak, that was of a multi-headed dragon. Would you like to do a history check?
Sure. 10.
Is Tiamat?
Did we know that before?
I don't know, but I assume in your courses of like the rest of your journeys, you've heard of this deity, and this man was a worshiper of them or it, whatever it is.
I let the group know that he was a follower of Tiamat.
Yeah, well,
So, I guess after I'm done like writing on my little piece of paper, I'm gonna put my emblem my faction emblem over it, and I'm gonna put it away.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I'm gonna grab my torch and light it with the campfire. And then I guess I'm gonna ask the group if we're prepared to continue on, if we want to come down through the path where the frogs ran away from.
Let me do my ritual real quick. That way I can summon a bat and use echolocation again.
Yeah, yeah. Do that.
Get on my hands and knees, hands on the ground. Ade, Dewey, Dembala, give me the power, I beg of you. And then my bat spawn.
What
And
the hell?
I'll send him to the ceiling, and I'll have him fly through the shadows about like 40, 50 feet ahead.
Go ahead and show me.
Okay,
Do
so
like a little pointer or something.
bat will be like kind of just staying on the wall, up, going this way.
Oh, that way.
Yep.
Okay. What your bat sees, you see, right? That's how.
I go in the bat's eyes. Now I can't see. Now I can see through the bat's eyes.
Okay, so basically, what the bat sees is the rest of the cave.
Okay.
You're kind of the only one who can see it.
Okay.
But I'll go ahead and show you.
Okay. I'll relay this to the group after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's kind of what you see in the rest of the cave. You see right over here is this bucket of actually bats, of dead bats.
Oh, shit.
There's another kind of like small pool off in this corner, and the cave continues in different directions.
All right, I'll come back from the bat and desummon him and tell the group that up ahead is a pool of water and with a bucket of dead rats or bats up ahead. Sorry, excuse me.
Okay, so with my torch now in my hand lit up, I'm gonna kick the campfire I'm just gonna like put the fire out,
All right.
and I'm gonna come up here and see what's over here.
You kind of see the same thing as him. Um, this cave just opens up. That's just a kind of little
Oh, that's
corner
just a wall.
cove, and it just continues down, down all the way.
Yes.
I'd like
Keep
to
going.
buddy up with Vane and basically just follow like back to back.
Hmm.
I'm gonna check the bucket.
That bucket is just this bucket full of these dead bats.
I'm gonna
Um,
kick it over on its side.
you're just gonna kick it over.
Yeah.
You kick over this bucket of dead bats, and you see the bats kind of like spill out in either direction, like going towards the pool. And you see a frog actually from the pool just slowly inch its way um, out of the water and towards these bats, and it just starts to munch on them. Um, all those
Oh.
bats that you just kicked over.
Can I pick up 1 or 2 bats if he's not eating them?
You sure can try.
Yeah. I want to turn to Demos and say, do you want to try to tame this one?
Sure.
Yeah, the frog is like just munching away, but it's not any it's not any friendlier towards you two. You can tell that it has these eyes of like what's the word? It's a little frightened, I guess, of you.
Where's Arbor going?
Just slowly wandering off.
Arborin, as
Hey,
you
hey,
actually
Peepaw, get back. Peepaw,
as
What?
you
Peepaw, get
continue,
back.
Arborin, you
Okay, I'm
you
coming.
begin to see like
on.
this Arbin was the only one that saw this, but he saw the rest of like a camping area off to the side of the cave.
Wait a minute, I think something's over here.
Oh,
Around, and I'll start heading over there.
Hey, you guys gotta watch this guy. He's just wandering off.
I know.
I'm gonna pick up a bat and then hold my hand out and like I'm gonna pet it and feed the frog.
Ooh.
I'm gonna keep
Okay.
following Peepaw.
Okay, that's gonna require an animal handling roll. That's
Whoa!
gonna
Whoa! Tree man, get back
Ooh.
here.
be pretty high.
Sorry.
I want to try to hug the wall right here and just look over.
9. Do I get
9?
advantage for feeding him a bat?
You do get advantage,
my God.
yes. You do.
22.
22? Okay, this frog looks at you and goes straight up to you and just grabs that it like like frog tongues the bat right out of your mouth, leaves like a sticky substance on your hand.
Ugh.
Can I pet
Ugh.
it?
Yes, you can as he's munching the bat, yes, you can pet it.
Okay.
Slimy.
It's just a slimy frog, like I mean, it's not really, it wasn't very pleasant, I'll just say that, to pet this frog.
Is there anybody in their beds, Sean? That we can see?
There's no one in these beds. All you guys can see from that kind of cove is those beds. You can see a couple pillows, a couple bottles of something.
I can send my bat in there. Oh.
I'm walking in.
Yeah, kind of like the warmth of the fire continues to like radiate towards you guys as you begin to get closer.
So wait, there's a fire there. It's on.
Yeah, there's a fire right there in the middle.
How many bandits did we kill?
It is lit.
Killed 4?
Yeah.
Killed
killed
10
4
beds.
bandits. There's 10 beds. I'm gonna investigate and look for any Tiamat symbols
Okay.
or anything else.
Where's your character kind of gonna
I'm just gonna
investigate?
like go like counterclockwise. I'm just gonna like
Counterclockwise?
walk along, look at this bucket, this stuff, look around the beds, like that.
Okay.
Uh,
As you continue to walk around, that bed that you're at right there, you kind of hear this like flick, and I'm gonna need you to make a
Oh,
dex save.
which one?
I got this.
Oh,
Oh, it's a 1.
it's a 2 minus 1. It's a 1.
Seymour, you guys see Seymour like absolutely just vanish into a pit.
Oh.
It's a trap!
He fell into a pit that was in this bed right here, and Seymour, you fall like 30 feet. You're gonna take 3d6 bludgeoning damage as you kind of fall to the ground.
Poor man. He's been
And
through
you
it.
guys hear just like this boom
Holy
as
shit.
he hits the floor.
Yeah, I'm
so
dying.
Is he actually dying? What's
I'm
going
3
on?
hit points away from dying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Seymour, you fell prone on the bottom of this pit, and like it is deep.
Yeah, I landed on my back. Not
Can
just
you-
my
you're
belly.
just
Is it wide enough to where you could scale down the sides of it?
We have
It's-
rope.
it's the size of a person. Yeah.
I also have a bucket you can grab onto.
Can I guide the frog to the pit so I can throw a bat down there? And like
What?
so my
What?
Yes?
plan is I throw a bat down to where Vane is. Vane grabs the bat, holds it out. The frog uses its tongue to grab the bat, but Vane holds onto the bat, and then the frog pulls him up with his tongue.
We have a rope. We have rope. I have a 50-foot rope.
The frog's tongue isn't 30 feet long.
Okay.
So that's actually not gonna work.
I'm tossing down the.
Is there anything
Thing.
down here with me?
Down there, actually, there's just trash. It was that pit was used as like a trash bin. Some
30
some,
feet.
yeah, some just nastiness down there, Seymour. I'm sorry.
Can I
I'm gonna
investigate
move
the
over
rest
here.
of these beds? Then?
Oh,
if
I can't
one
wait
of them
to go
is a
back to
trap?
the coast.
Does the frog follow?
The frog. Okay, so 1 second, guys. I need to we need to do this. You're gonna have 3 frogs,
3.
Michael. That's what's left over. I mean, 3 not frogs, 3 bats.
Oh.
That's what's left over from the bucket of bats. And if you want this to follow you, each bat is gonna let you take it 60 feet.
How many feet was in this room?
If you wanted to take him in there, it would be 60 feet.
Okay.
So yeah, the frog continues.
Does the room light up?
Yeah, it does actually. Let me get an investigation check from Dead's character, I believe.
Gotcha. I got a 10.
A 10.
Oh.
10. I mean, investigation of like the bedrolls and all of that doesn't really give you much aside from you can see a couple things that kind of point to the city of Pale Blank that kind of say that whoever these guys were, they were kind of just terrorizing Pale Blank.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah.
just seeing if there's more traps. So cool, thank you.
I mean, Seymour's still chilling at the bottom of the hole.
Can I?
I'm throwing
You
up
threw
rope.
rope? Oh yeah, that's okay.
Oh, it's a rope.
Yeah.
Seymour?
I guess I'll try to. I mean, that's the only way up. Try
That's
to get
gonna-
out.
Yeah, that's gonna be a.
I'm gonna die down here.
Tie it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to
Right.
tie it.
Tie it around your waist.
I tied it around my waist.
Okay. Are you gonna scale? Are you guys gonna pull him up or what's gonna?
I'm
Uh,
gonna.
I'll
can I-
help Anakin's character.
If we want to be
I'm gonna-
that realistic, I'm
I'm
carrying
gonna-
136 pounds of weight.
I'm just gonna run towards him because he still owes me a job, so I'm gonna help out.
That is very true.
I'm gonna
You
I'm
guys
gonna
did a
walk
good
right
job.
here, and I'm gonna hammer a python into the ground, and then tie the other end of the rope to it. That way, it's more secure and it can't slip.
Okay. Okay. You guys are gonna have advantage on basically just getting him out of this pit. So yeah, go ahead and roll a.
All right, so
I
we're all
guess
pulling.
it'd be-
Alright.
If everyone in the group pulls, how much advantage is that?
Yeah,
It's
this is a team
making
effort.
it's definitely making the roll easier to achieve.
Actually, I need to be
That's
in the
for
back.
sure.
Tree ass.
Is that a negative?
The frog is just gonna start. Like, let me get a strength check from Arborin. He's gonna kind of be the back, the back.
Oh,
Listen,
I'm the
You're
worst
a
person to be.
negative
I'm the worst
I
person
think-
to be doing a strength check.
Let's get a
Negative
I'm just
two
strength
more
shouting. I'm
better.
just shouting from down low. I believe in you.
These old
Strength
bones
check.
are weak.
You have
6.
advantage. You have advantage.
I'm gonna need it. 16.
Yeah, you guys are definitely able to just like Seymour right out of this pit. He lands like laying down.
I
right
like
here.
pull myself up when I get to the edge to make it easier. That little bit easier. I'll just say, "Ah, thank you." And as I stand up, a bone is gonna crack, and I'm gonna start limping.
Oh,
Oh.
He's damaged. Like he's legitimately damaged.
I don't have any healing spells.
Neither do I.
Onwards.
Arborin.
well, we short rested and I used all my spell slots, so no.
I say onwards, and I start limping,
Oh,
Where'd he go?
trying to keep the optimistic high.
Is the
The
frog
rest of
leaving
this
me?
cave. Oh, you didn't notice that the frog left?
Oh, I
the
see.
frog
It's
just
just
kinda
moving
walked
right
away.
now.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't. The frog was leaving in real time, and you.
walked away, bro.
I hold out another bat, and I shake it in
Uh-huh.
my hand right here.
Mm-hmm.
Is he approaching?
Yeah, he definitely approaches you from.
Okay, I'm
from
gonna
shot.
keep moving back as he's approaching me, and then I'm gonna throw it down here.
You're gonna throw it down there.
Yep.
Okay.
And I say fetch.
Both of your trails lead you guys to see two things down these areas. You see kind of like the connection to the beginning of the cave, and you also see this like much larger pool off to the right side. This much larger icy pool off to the right.
can I walk up towards that pool? And
Yeah,
I
for
have
sure.
also dark vision, so 60 feet.
Yeah, that is gonna let you guys see the rest of the cave. Towards the end, you guys actually see this light emanating from the end of this cave. But it is this large pool, and this pool is significantly deeper than the other ones that you guys have come across.
Okay,
You know how deep?
I have an idea.
Like double deep.
How,
you have
how
a
big is this
7-foot
frog?
tree.
Your frog
is-
keeps going away.
It is triple deep.
Triple.
Yeah, it's triple deep in like towards the shore. It actually gets like it's like a drop off basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we could hug the wall.
Yeah,
Is,
it's gonna.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. I was gonna ask how big is the frog? Like big enough to support people?
Yes, actually, the frog is big enough to support like one person. Mm-hmm.
We can tie this last bat onto a stick, and like kind of like
Wait.
use
I
it as a
have-
boat.
Really trying to make this frog thing work, huh?
I have minor illusion, so I mean, I could make a bat every single time.
I'm gonna slowly start walking along the side and see, and, like, testing how deep it is.
No.
Since I'm
Be careful, Arborn.
Yeah.
Don't fall.
As you begin to
Fine.
like get towards this area right here, again, it kind of like drops off even on the corner. There are still walls here, but in order to like get past this area, it would require you to swim, Mr. Tree Man, which I'm sure that you can. I mean, you're a tree, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Could
Is it
just be a piece of
breathe? Can you
driftwood.
just walk along
That is true.
the bottom.
It's
Oh.
like any mechanic for my like physicality is up to the DM because it is a little bit janky that I'm a tree.
He's
so
a
how does
legitimate
it-
tree, bro.
Yeah.
Driftwood.
No, he's a fresh tree, so he floats in water, really.
I do.
That's
I mean,
true.
you're a fresh, unless you're
I mean,
dead.
Yeah, I'm saying
that's
that.
your call. That's your call. I'll float.
Should we ride Arborn?
I
think-
think that you could try.
Maybe you could, if so. Oh, shit.
If he
I would-
floats, can I
I
join?
would
Because
sink him.
can I get on top of him because I can't swim?
Arrow rope, and you could use me as like a raft and pull yourself with the rope if there's some way to get a rope across. Unless someone has a paddle, then you could just.
I'm
I could just.
gonna
gonna move up
tie the rope that I used on the frog.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tie that on a javelin,
Hmm.
and I'm going to kind of lean on the right wall
May I help him?
and use my left hand to try to toss this javelin across this river.
Okay,
Or
you're
just
gonna try and
lake.
toss it straight across.
Yep,
Okay.
Can I aid him in this?
like right over here.
Okay. Yeah, you can. I mean, how are you gonna aid him though?
I'm gonna crouch right in front of him, so I'm obviously like not covering his aim, and I'm gonna point my finger out exactly like right here where he's trying to aim, and I'm gonna help him aim.
Is that actually gonna
Crosshair.
help you, Seymour? Like, is it actually?
I don't know. I mean, anything will help me at this point.
know. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's get a dex. Should flat dex. See if you can hit it.
15.
15. Yeah, your javelin flies like bop, lands straight here.
And then I have 5 javelins, so I'm just gonna like stick another javelin right next
Mhm.
to me in the ground
Mhm.
and tie the other end of the rope around it.
Okay. Strength check.
Can I help him put it in?
Yes.
Wait.
You can both.
15.
It goes in. I don't think you need to help him put it in. It goes in just straight into the ground, like.
And then
right
I'm just
into the
gonna kind of like
base.
strum the rope like a guitar string or something to make sure its viability.
You hear it. Whatever something does when it's strummed. It's tight. It's definitely tight. It
And-
goes straight through, like right there.
I'll be the first to go in. Okay, I'll try it first, but before I go in, I'm gonna pull out the thing I wrote with the emblem on it, and I'm gonna give it to Ymir. And I'm gonna say this journey has shown to be very treacherous to me.
Seymour, no.
In case
Yes,
I
it
don't
has.
make it,
It really has.
this paper has my emblem, my sigil, my signature. You have the job. You've proven yourself
Oh.
to me already. And I'll give that to her, and I'll start holding onto the rope and start
Bef-
walking through the water.
Can I say something before he goes?
Yes.
I'm already going.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
I was gonna say I'd follow him because I don't want him to die, and I feel bad for what I do.
I don't trust.
Oh,
I don't.
I'm
I
not
do
gonna
not
get on it.
trust.
I'm not
I do
gonna
not
get on
trust
it. I'm not gonna get
Rayloff,
on
so
it.
I
I'm
pull
gonna
my
be right-
bow out
I'm
and I
gonna go
start
next.
aiming at Rayloff because he's.
I'm
doing
gonna
some
go
sus
next
stuff.
to it. I'm not gonna get on the rope for weight purposes. I'm gonna say I'll be right after you, Seymour.
Seymour stops right in the middle of the rope, and Seymour, below you see a like this burbling. Below you is the burbling of another frog.
Oh my god!
This
Oh!
one is just
Giga frog.
a lot bigger than the
Oh
other
my
ones.
God.
And Seymour, it's looking at you. with its big frog beady eyes and just waiting for you to cross. It actually begins to walk towards the shore.
I want to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
I'd like to create a loud pinging sound coming from this wall facing this direction right here.
Pinging noise?
Like, how do I say this? Like, it's just like a bell being rung.
Could have said bat screech.
Yeah, your bell goes off through the cave. And
Don't.
the frog is just like unfazed, just staring at Seymour.
Damn it.
Seymour, let me get you to roll an animal handling roll. I want to see if this frog likes you at all.
Oh my god.
8. It almost was a fucking 18.
Okay, this is gonna be. You're probably gonna say no, but can I help him by telling him to say an elven word?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, all right.
I don't think so. The frog does not like Seymour as he's dangling from that rope, man.
Oh my god.
Um,
I gotta do something to save him.
I'm gonna. Fuck it. I'm swimming faster.
Wait,
You're just
are
going-
you
you're
swimming
going
or are
I'm
you
straight
going
through?
for it.
you're going for it?
I'm swimming faster, but I'm holding onto the rope for like. I was holding onto the rope for like higher,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just to stay up.
Just to push you through. Okay, shoot.
Oh no.
Can I? Oh my god.
Let me get an acrobatics, man. I want to see if you can. I want to see if you can beat this frog to
Well,
the 12. Okay, let me see what the frog rolls.
It's probably got,
The frog is basically gonna try to chase you to the shore as you start to like go that way. He is going to roll a. He's gonna roll a 4. He's gonna roll a 4, Seymour. You just barely get to the end before the frog is there, just staring at you. Just staring at you, waiting for you.
pull out my sword and just like I'm panting with it, just like hunched over.
Yeah, he is. Those eyes are looking at you like not in a good way, and the frog is actually gonna try to hide inside of the water, which it fails to do. It's actually gonna just go right over here.
I'll tell the group I'll go next.
Vision, Sean, do I see what's up here?
You do. You see. One moment. You see basically the rest of this cave, and in this corner you see one person just huddled up in their bed. You see this chest and a banner up on the wall with a fire right there.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna like look across the lake then, kind of like wave my hands over my head, and like just try to like do the shh, like put my finger over my mask, and then point towards that direction to see, and then we'll see if anyone gets that.
Mm,
Is he just waving his hands over there?
I'm just gonna keep doing that. Hands overhead, shh, point.
Okay.
Hands
No.
overhead, shh, point.
Yeah, I think they. I think I would allow them
Yeah.
to get it. Yeah, I think they
Sure.
I think they got it. Yeah,
I think
for
I have
sure.
an idea. I have one bat left. If I can get
my
the
God.
big ass frog to follow me into like this area while you guys are like hiding like right here, and then you guys pass through, I think we can avoid fighting the frog altogether.
hmm.
If they're gonna use a rope, I'm just gonna hold on to the javelin on this side for better support.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
All right, I guess I
Alright.
start waving the frog, or I mean waving the
Mm.
bat, and I say,
oh shit.
"Here, froggy,
I'm gonna
froggy."
Okay.
slowly step back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take this
The frog begins to get close to you, Demos. I'm gonna need you to roll an animal handling check. You are gonna have advantage because you have a bat in your hand. But you're still gonna have to roll pretty high.
13. Can I be moving back as I'm doing this too? Because like that's what I was planning on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it. Move your character. Start moving your character back.
Well, okay. How far back do I just do it inch by inch or like
Try again. Try again.
try again? What?
Your animal
The
handling roll.
handling, please.
Oh,
Can I cower and
Arbor
hide?
just ran away.
Yeah.
He was just like, "Oh, get out of here."
No, I'm backing away
12.
with the
I'm
bard.
still backing up.
Man, this frog, it wants that bat so bad, but it's just
Can I-
not trusting you well enough.
Can I cast
I-
minor illusion like I'm the wall behind me, so the thing doesn't see me?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
You have
alright.
advantage on stealth.
like
Roll
you're the
some-
wall behind you? Isn't minor illusion only for small items?
Oh, it might be.
I got a
Can
9 as the highest.
No, it's not enough anyways.
Can I help Deimos by can I like ask him to hand me the bat
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna try and cast produce flame to cook it a little bit to create a stronger smell?
Yeah, you
The
guys.
aroma.
Yeah, for sure. When you grab that bat and like the flames like charred a little bit, the frog gets a little enticed, but you can tell that this is kind of your last chance.
Ah shit.
And you're gonna have to roll another animal handling with advantage, just arboring.
Okay.
Wait,
Sean, I
wait,
just
can cast-
Arborn or not me?
Just arboring.
Sean, I can cast minor
With
illusion. at will.
advantage.
Can I do it
Hopefully
one more time?
21.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Oh! This frog just walks up to the water and just sits.
Oh.
Okay, I think we need to.
God.
I think we
It
still
just
need to move
sits
back.
right there.
Now what?
Can we still guide it out?
It's sitting there. It's looking at you guys with a less menacing look than before. But it's you can tell that it's a little more docile than before. Before it didn't trust you at all, but once Arborin kind of showed him that charred bat, he like calmed down.
Okay, I think we can pass now, and we just let him eat the bat. Not gonna lie,
Okay, so we're gonna take the bats. Like, how many bats do you have? Just one?
it's just one.
That was the last
Okay.
one that you charred.
So are we just gonna leave it on the ground and try and inch our way past it?
I think we leave it
Like
right
this?
here while we climb on the thing and move.
Okay.
Sean,
Let's
I
try
can-
it.
All right.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I'll go for. Listen, guys. Since what I did to Seymour, I
No,
have to
you go
first.
last. We don't trust you.
You go last. We do not trust you at all.
Maybe a quick
What?
pause, real quick. A quick pause.
Yeah.
Real quick pause. Okay. Bathroom, real quick.
Oh, okay. Pause.
Oh man, my character. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, he's having a rough time.
I do
man.
too.
I'm surprised the god hasn't given you disadvantage.
You almost died twice in the first cave.
I know. It's crazy.
That is insane.
I got stabbed in the back, and I fell through a
Twice?
trap, and then giant frog shows up out of nowhere. So I had a last-ditch effort
Yeah, man.
on something I had -1 on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You barely got away. That frog was on your ass.
I know.
You guys kind of see this frog. He turns to face.
Wait,
He
she's
turns
not
to
back.
face.
Ethan's not back yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
So, okay. Last resort, we're fighting it, right? Like, we're just dropping our shit and fighting it?
Well, hold on. Did
Yeah.
he
Last
even eat
resort.
the bat? Well,
Well, we don't know what
we
he's
should wait
doing
for
yet.
Lisa, I
Let's wait for
guess.
Issa.
God, all this at the rope at once is not going to be okay.
I mean, I guess I can go last. I have an out.
Well, I have a hunting trap.
So do
And I was planning on putting that behind us.
Yeah. I was trying to like guide.
You
guide
can use
the
yours if
frog.
you want.
No, I was saying like, but the original plan, I was gonna guide him out here, then put a hunting trap, and teleport behind him. But didn't work out.
I need
Yeah.
water real quick, I guess.
It's kind of crazy being level 1 again. 2 spell slots, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, they just did it.
Who
They
just did
announced
what?
Silent Hill 2 remake for PS5. Fucking go.
I hope
Hey,
it's I hope it's worse than the Resident Evil series.
Not gonna lie,
Yeah,
true.
that's a
W.
problem. That's a problem.
W.
Yo, what was that clapping noise in the background, Dad?
That
Dead
was me
was
getting
so
hyped about it.
Eating off.
fapping. Yeah,
Oh,
fucking weirdo.
Instantly just started.
just remember, you
Ah.
wanted to. You know what? No, I won't expose you. That's all right.
Exposed? What the fuck are you talking about?
I was gonna say about the Sean snake
Sean?
thing, but you know, it's
Whoa.
alright.
What? The Sean
what?
Snake thing? What are you talking
What
about?
happened? What's going on here?
That was like a really evil laugh that he just had.
Yeah, that was, like, good.
He's actually smoking crack. I don't know what he's talking about.
You pitch that up, that's a chipmunk laugh.
Yeah. It's not evil, it's like cute evil. Like a
Did
little
you just
evil
did
chipmunk.
you just call Dead cute?
No, he called.
Yeah,
chipmunk
well, that's your
chipmunk.
interpretation of it, of course.
you know.
Big shock.
Yeah, big shock.
I'm just saying, it's fine to swing.
Yeah, you are just saying.
We're ready.
The frog is just looking at you guys while you're just making fun of each other. You know, just staring. So this frog basically turns to look towards this direction, and he puts his back towards the shore.
I
Yeah.
gracefully get on and pat his head.
Okay. He allows you to get on. But he is expecting something. And he's not going to be waiting for much longer.
Crossing.
If you know what I mean.
Can I put a ration in my hand?
He's expecting something.
Expecting
He's
You could have just.
expecting
You
something.
Okay, I'm
could've
giving
just
him the
gone
bat. I'm giving him
across.
the bat.
Arborin has the bat, doesn't he?
Arborin, throw the bat over.
He
We put
dropped
the bat over here.
Well,
We
that's
put
what
the
I was.
bat over here.
Oh, okay.
The
Yes,
bat
you are
was
able.
right here.
You are able to feed him the bat, and he's friendly. You know, this frog is friendly and slimy. He just wants you to get on his back so he could take you across.
I like to go across the rope if I can once Arborin's done.
It's gonna be pretty easy for you guys to get straight across. There's nothing really kind of holding you
Okay.
back. You might fall into the water, but that just means a swim through. Demos, are you kind of just gonna ride it, or
I'm gonna ride it. I am one with animals.
Can he
Go on
even
then.
direct it? Will it listen to him?
Where'd my
Aw.
character go?
I don't know. He's right there.
Oh,
The frog actually put you in his mouth, and then he took you right over to the other side.
Dude, you smell like shit. What
I
the
say,
hell?
I say thank you, friend, and I scratch the inside of his mouth and then get off.
And then he begins to, go to the other side again. To
You're
wait
weird.
here.
Do we all get on that frog?
I like to scoop off some of the
I
slime
crossed the rope.
off of
I
Davos
was-
and
I-
eat it.
I like.
Ew.
Two of them went across the rope, and one of them was in the frog.
Yes, one with
fr-
nature.
Frog is gonna let you inside of his mouth if you let him.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, there you go. Another one. Another one goes inside the frog. The frog just slowly takes you right over here. Drops you off. and then he just sits right there. Out in this location here, you see a female inside this bedroll. She looks very sick, and there's a chest right here with a fireplace. There is a like banner up on the wall of Tiamat. It's right here. I'll actually put a little drawing. But further inspection of the room kind of reveals that it's a pretty like bare bones ice cave. Nothing really on the walls except for this fire and that. And this woman is just in bed, really.
Well, I'm gonna walk up right here.
Yeah, kind of like a warm rush of heat comes from the massive fire. The smoke is like venting up through this natural chimney, and the bedroll is spread out right next to the wall, and you see the female there is a dwarf that's heavily bundled, and yeah, she's just in there. You do see something very telling. That dwarf has the same blue veins that you've seen before.
I think
You
Emir
know who
should wake
that
her.
is.
Alright. I'm gonna go up and gently shake the shoulder of this woman.
Okay. The dwarf female kind of like raises her head just a little bit, and she looks at you, Amir, and says, Where's Reagan? Where's Reagan?
Okay.
Reagan, where are you?
Okay. I try to calm down the woman by putting my hand over her hand and saying, I'm sorry, ma'am. We do not know who Reagan is, but I'm here with my other friends.
She like you put your hand on her hand that's just outside of her bedroll, and she is freezing. She's colder than the snow that's on the ground, colder than the ice, and she says, Reagan was my helper. He was in a leather cloak. Where did he go? Where's Reagan? She kind of like lays back in her bed. The sickness on her is actually worse than Tulgi, from what you remember.
Can I interrupt and then say I want to deflect the question and talk about how Tolgi sent us for her. That way we don't have to answer that question yet or at all.
Oh, you're just trying to like not get that question, like not answer that question.
Yeah, I'm shifting the conversation to Tolgi and how she sent us.
Okay, she's really got her mind set on where Reagan is because she knows that he was just there with her and now there's just strangers in the room. You're gonna need to persuade her that it's not important to think about that right now.
I have +5 persuasion.
Okay.
Let them
Alright.
learn.
Alright. I'm gonna try to say, ma'am, we don't know anything about somebody named Reagan. However, we do see that you're afflicted with a sickness. And we'd like to see how we can help you. How long have you been here? And I'm going to roll that. Oh my god, the 6.
You got a 6.
It's a nat 1. It's a nat 1.
nat
It's a nat
Can
Oh,
I give
what
my
is
inspiration
cute.
to her?
It's a little too late for inspiration,
Oh,
man.
alright.
It's a little too late. She looks at you.
Actually, You can give inspiration after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Before knowing the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
we don't know
there
the
you go.
outcome yet because you didn't say it, right?
That is true. Yes.
I take my inspiration away and then give it to Issa.
All right, roll again.
You need it, honestly.
Can I help her? Can I also help her switch?
Oh, let's go. 24.
She
So 19
doesn't
plus
need
5,
it.
24.
She doesn't need it. She originally was looking at you like, what is going on here? But now she's kind of like calmed down. She sees that you mean her no harm, and she looks at you. She looks at you and says, "Why? Oh, why are you here? Oh, what brought you here? What's going on?"
And then I turn to Seymour. And I look back to the woman. And I say, we were sent here to find out what happened to a local hero in my town. But it seems to be that there has been a sickness that has been spreading, the same thing that you have.
She looks at you a little puzzled. And you get the feeling that like she knows that you know a little more than you should know, you know?
Okay.
And she looks at you and says, uh, "So why do you need me? Just go away. I know what's going on. I haven't been able to help myself."
I'm gonna walk up a little, still limping, kind of against the wall,
Mhm.
and I guess I'll just be honest and I'll say, uh, I'm going to assume that you are Togi's sister. Um,
She shakes her
Togi
head. Yes, yes.
Togi told us about Urgon and what you and her tried to take from him, what happened, and we just want to get details, want answers. We want to know what you saw, what you tried to take, what you have, what happened, if
I
you can.
me and Me and Tolki took some blue vials from Ergon. He just came back from Isle and it was something that we used to do. We would just take whatever Ergon brought back from Isle, but these blue vials were different. They made us sick, and I haven't been able to find a cure. I I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What did you do with the vials? Where are they?
I I sold them. I
To
needed
who?
to get rid of them as fast as I possibly could. I sold them to oh, what was his name? It was Irvin. I sold them to Irvin. He was Irvin Leal. He spends his time in the inn with his family. I sold them to him. I
What?
needed to get
In Pellblink?
yes, in Pale Blank, yes.
Wait, Erwin.
I've been needing to get rid of those for so long, I just got rid of them. And she kind of like lays down into her bed and says, "What? Why are you looking for the cause of this sickness? Have you found a cure yet? I have you found anything to help me and my sister?"
No, we haven't found a cure yet. Your sister's in the hospital right now. We're investigating, we're trying to find. Well, first we need to find the cause, and then we need to find a treatment if we can.
I need to. Oh, I need to find a cure for me and Tolgi. We're not gonna last much longer. Oh, we don't have much longer to live.
So Urban in the inn at Paleblink. That's who you sold it to. How many vials were there?
It was the 3 vials, I sold them to him just to get rid of them. I knew what they did to me. I just couldn't have them with me anymore. He
Can I
sold.
open chest? As she's speaking.
Let me get a Do you have thieves' tools on you?
Nope.
So, to open the chest, what you're gonna need to do is give a dex check.
18.
18. 18 opens the chest. Now, as soon as you open this chest, a blue powder puff of smoke
Oh.
pops right out of the pinhole that was in the chest.
Can I use a bonus action?
First, I'm gonna
I'm right
need.
next to the chest, asshole.
I'm gonna need
Bonus
Demos.
action?
It fills a 15-foot cube
Oh,
in front of the chest. So we're
Oh my fuck.
talking like this blue vial like spread like this way.
Oh shit.
So not towards. Oh.
So
Yeah.
towards us 3.
Yeah,
I'm still over here.
Yeah, because
So-
it only puffed out. This blue puff of smoke just out into the air as soon as you pull open that chest. And you're going to need to do, all 3 of you are going to need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Sean, can
shit.
I use a spell that's a reaction spell called Absorb Elements for this?
What does Absorb Elements do?
This the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for the next melee attack. I have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn. Also, the first time you're hit with a melee, this is for if it's a melee attack one. Also, the first time you're hit with a melee attack, target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the triggering type.
Not in combat, though.
If you can roll hella freaking high on Arcana, then I'll say it works. But aside from that, it's gonna be. This is like a
constant?
magic. This is a different type of magic. So
Still have
it's gonna
spell
be-
slots.
So if I don't roll high on the Arcana, I still roll the con then,
Oh
correct?
yes, nat
Oh
20.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Let me roll
You
it.
still have spell slots?
Oh my god.
I got
Yeah,
another
honestly.
nat 11 on Carl, so let me roll the con then.
Do you still have spell slots?
Yeah, I remember I used my Arcane Recovery. Remember?
Oh yeah, you did. You start.
That's for short rest?
That's so it is once a day, once per short rest.
Nerfing dead?
Yeah, please nerf him.
What?
For the love of God.
It's once per day when you finish a short rest.
Nerf
can
that.
once per
What the
day.
fuck is that?
It's just
Nerf
once-
that. You're
It's
level
one spell
1.
level. It's
Dead.
it goes by per level. That's the whole
Dead.
You have
point.
Roll
plus 8
Arcana.
initiative?
I got an 11.
Oh, you got an 11?
Yeah.
Okay, Demos.
Can I, since that was an action of me opening the chest, can I use a bonus action?
Reap what you sow.
I am
What is-
asking DM.
What are you trying to do?
Reap
Use a
what you
bonus.
sow.
I want to use a bonus action to use the blessing of the Raven Queen.
Oh my god.
Reap what you sow.
What is the blessing of the Raven Queen gonna do?
As a bonus action, you can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. You can see up to 2 times per long rest.
I'm
You should get
sorry.
disadvantage on that.
I'm sorry.
if
You're
using
gonna
your
have to.
ability.
Roll.
that.
Nerfing.
You're
He can
gonna have to
teleport.
roll.
Crazy.
You're gonna have to roll, man.
Alright.
Crazy. Tell me I
You
get.
hate consequences to actions.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20.
We're level 1.
It's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Both of you got a nat 20?
Yup.
It's crazy.
Ah, yes.
Yo, you guys are so freaking lucky,
I
dude.
can't believe
Oh my god.
it took 1 session for him to turn back into fucking his last character.
That's,
Mhm.
yeah.
Trying to steal right in front of someone.
I wasn't trying to steal. Look, I was honestly, she was lying because there's obviously a vial here.
Okay, yeah, we know that.
What was his character's name?
Just done an insight check.
All 3 of you just barely manage to escape this puff of smoke that came right out of the chest, and it
Oh,
kind of
man.
settles settles down on the ground and on the fire, and the dwarf looks up in like just disappointment that nothing happened to you. And she's beginning to get this sense that like something is wrong.
I'm gonna ask her why she lied to Vane.
I didn't lie about anything. Check the chest yourself.
Okay.
Inside this chest is a gilded
Candy.
scroll case, blue candy. No, I'm joking. A jade
Whoops.
statuette. It has a quiver containing 6+1 arrows.
Well, I'm
It
gonna grab that.
has a silver ring with the jasper stone. It holds her wealth, and also there's a receipt indicating that she sold the blue glass vial.
Ooh, can I have that?
I'm just gonna take the arrow or
I'll
the
take the
bow,
scroll.
or not the fucking the quiver, and then I let everyone else choose whatever they want.
I'll
The
I'll
go
take
with
the
powder,
receipt.
scroll.
the powder was like inside the pinhole of the of like the chest, and it was set to like explode as soon as the chest was opened.
Got it.
Nice
Yeah.
to know that bandits like to keep their accounting in check, and they keep receipts.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Quiver?
That's pretty good.
I keep my things in order. Now I'm getting tired of you all. I don't understand where is Reagan?
I'll
Where
look at
is he?
Demos.
I'm done speaking to you until I see him.
Let's see. Before we do anything, have we leveled up at all?
Roll. No.
No? Okay.
He-
Well, I
he
was
doesn't
just
let you
curious
know.
because I get spells in level 2. Um,
This guy.
I...
Hmm.
It's... Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay. I think the music bot's cutting out.
Arbor the frog kind of like walks up to you and like turns around again.
Yeah, I'm talking to him right now. We're having a conversation.
I
Yeah,
tell-
I'll just
I tell her that his name was Reagan, right? I tell her that her man is currently on the left side of the cave somewhere, and I am very oblique with it.
That is very non-specific.
I am gonna look
That's
at
not
Demos and
lying.
say, well, we can't just leave it here.
Do you want us to take you to the hospital in Pale Blank?
She is done talking to you all. She's basically just like, you can tell she's lost her trust in you.
Well, there's
And
no reason to.
if she had the strength to get up, she would have already done something to you guys.
Damn.
Okay, I think we do pick her up and bring her to Pale Blank. Because we can't go to 2 places at once if we have the cure.
All right.
I'll grab the scroll from the chest and I'll head back to Eberron.
Who's the strongest one here? Dumbass. Dumbass! Get over here and pick her up.
I'm not strong at all. I want you to know that, buddy.
stronger
Instinctively,
than
I'm
me.
going to go ahead and try to pick her up.
You have a broken leg.
I put the scroll in the back of my pocket and I go to pick her up.
I'm already trying.
Oh, I'll help.
Okay. What do you guys kind of decide to do right now? Are you gonna continue kind of like staying in the cave? Are you going to take her into the city?
Well,
It's
I
all-
think we need to go talk to Irvin immediately. We need to track down the vials.
Yeah, I think we go to the city and then split up. A few people go to Irvin, and then 1 or 2 people take her to the hospital.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys gonna make your way out of the cave?
Yeah.
How many
Right.
people can fit in the frog's mouth?
That's a big frog mouth, man.
I'm
You could
not
fit,
going
like,
in that mouth.
You could fit like 3 people in there.
Holy shit.
3 people and a dwarf, or 3 people.
You can fit like 3 people in there, okay?
All right.
The frog turned around and he's ready to go. I don't know what Arborin's doing with him over here, but he's just.
I hop in the
We're-
mouth.
We're
Roger
having a
just-
talk over here. Oh, he interrupted
Oh,
our
you're
conversation.
I
That's
hop
kinda
in the
rude.
mouth and I ask, "What are you two good fellows talking about?"
I just glare at him for interrupting our conversation.
Yeah, the
I'll
frog's
start
mouth
working
is
my way across.
floating across.
We're gonna have to get in the
Driftwood.
mouth.
I push off and I'm just like driftwood, like kind of floating across.
No, don't leave me.
Oh shit! I come back.
I have a good idea for
I'm
you.
gonna drift with you.
I have a good idea for you, Anakin. I think that if we let you be able to drift like Driftwood, you can't like dive down by yourself. Like that's kind of like the negative is that
Balance.
you just
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. I can't like swim beneath the surface, but I can float as
Yeah,
driftwood. Okay.
exactly. So if you ever need to save someone that's drowning, good luck. Like
Well, we've got other group members for that.
Oh, I got
Can
a
be the
bad
boat.
feel. I got a bad feeling about this.
the frog just begins to take the group
Shit.
over to the other side. He kind of stops right there and pulls off and sinks down into the water.
Goodbye, friend. And I start heading out.
Waterlogged.
All right.
I think being waterlogged should give me resistance to fire.
Vane, before we, Vane, other way, Vane, other way, Vane. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, Vane just brought him right
Oh,
next to their
Vane.
dead
That's
body.
what I was just
Oh.
Vane.
I'm covering it. I'm covering her
Seymour.
face. I'm covering her face. I'm covering her face.
Dex check.
I have control right now. I'm carrying her.
Ulil, even if she cared, she is just so weak right now. That she wouldn't be able to do anything.
Listen, I saw a
otherwise.
frog there. I'm not taking chances right now.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys have decided to travel back to the city. It's not very far. I think I said it was like half a day's travel. So you guys are able to get to the city while it's actually nighttime. It's dark outside. Very few lights are on, and you can kind of only hear the the wind against the buildings. It's basically empty. Everyone has kind of gone home for the day, except for a few people by the town center.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just head to the hospital with her.
All right.
I'll tell Seymour I'll meet him up in a second at the hospital while I go to Ergon's house.
Ergon's house. Okay.
Wait, are we sleeping?
You can.
Why is he going to Ergon's house?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I just needed to check up on something. I told Seymour I'd be there at the hospital in a minute.
I have
yeah,
no clue.
Okay, that reminded me. I head to Tulgi's house to check on the wolf.
To check on the wolf. Okay. Yeah.
Who am I following?
Who do you want to follow?
Either Vane or the Bard.
I'm going to the hospital. I don't know where the bard is going.
I will follow Seymour to the hospital.
Okay. Is Arborin going to the hospital as well?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Then Demos is going to Tulki's house, right? Okay. We'll go ahead and go with our hospital group. You guys, again, you get to this hospital with multiple different buildings, and it's night, so really only like the front largest building has any lights inside of it. You walk in, and again, you're greeted by what was his name? It was oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Elro?
Nope,
And that's the village leader.
it's the hospital man. It's freaking
Oh, I wasn't
Jacob. You're met by Jacob. He's at the desk, but he doesn't have his magnifying glasses regular. He's just kind of sorting through some files. His head in his hands, just kind of he looks a little distressed today.
Good evening, Jacob.
Hello.
As I head up to the desk.
Oh no, you're bringing another one.
Yep, one more. But we're one
Where-
step closer to figuring out what to do.
Where are you getting these people? Oh no. He's just head in his hand, just like so defeated.
Ah,
I haven't been able to do anything for Tolgi. She's just getting worse. I don't know what to
Just-
do.
we're getting closer, just a little bit longer.
Well, how much? She doesn't have much longer, and by the looks of that one in your hands, that one's not looking any better.
Well, we found the cause, or we know the cause. We just need to find it.
Well, okay, come on. And he ushers you off into the same room that Tolgi is in, just kind of like tells you to lay her down near the fire where Tolgi is.
I'll do that. Check up on Tolki.
Tolgi she's beginning to look as bad as her sister. Something kind of made the sickness worse. It might just be her affinity for it. But she's not looking very well either. Both of them now are kind of unconscious now at this point. And Jacob looks at you and says, "You see what I mean? They don't have much time."
Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna try harder. But I don't mean to be a bother, and I look down and kind of unhook my leg armor to show a gash. But could you help me with this? Hopefully I can get healing?
Jacob looks at you and he's like, "Thank goodness, something that I could do." And he pulls you to a back room, and he asks Emir and Arborin if you could kind of like wait in like the front room. He's like, "Please wait here while I help out by this young man." Okay.
Alright. And I just turn to Arbor.
He takes you in the back, Seymour, and he wraps you up, gives you some medicine. You can get a short rest healing here.
Nice.
So, to Demos, who went to Tolgi's house. Tolgi's home is like a little. It's a little decrepit. It's been left alone for quite a while. It's beginning to look like Ergon's home. But the dog is inside the house, just kind of sitting by a fire that's no longer lit anymore. And wrapped up in a small cloth.
I walk in and say, "Hello, boy," and I pull out a ration and throw it down as I
Oh, you
get wood to light a fire.
yeah, he like goes straight up to you and takes that, like starts to eat that ration in a second. Rayloff, what are you doing at Ergon's house?
I'm gonna go back to Ergon's house. I'll take my tinderbox and light the fire in the fireplace. And I wanted to see if Ergon kept the letters that we had between each other over the years.
Okay. Where are you gonna kind of look?
Look at the book, his bookshelves, anything. Maybe even under the bed if he's got him hidden somewhere.
He
Cleaned
so
his house last time. When you found it?
I
He
didn't
did.
specifically ask for it though.
he did clean his house. Let's get an investigation check, sir.
Okay. A 15.
15. You see Ergon's journal. Ergon's journal is full of like some tales of his adventures. Interestingly enough, it also has some tales of his adventures in Islecross.
Okay. I'd like to read over
but-
that.
In terms of like contact with you, there's not much there. You do get one clue though, and the clue in the journal says that he liked to keep some notes on his person.
Oh shit.
Okay, back to Seymour.
Alright.
Seymour and Harborin and Amir.
I guess.
Yeah, he
Okay.
lets you out. Like he's like, if you ever need anything else, just come to me, Jacob. I'll be able to help you. Okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I go up to this man and I hand him 5 gold pieces for
Oh,
killing him.
thank you so much.
Oh, I could have done that. You should have done that.
Nobody pays me in this town. Thank
I
you.
see that you, and then I turned to Seymour and I said, I see that you've put a lot of trust in me. And then I hand him back his emblem and his papers.
I'll take it and I'll put it in my back pocket for now, or my backpack.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Well, I guess we'll head out and I'll ask, how are we feeling? Are we tired?
God damn.
Yeah.
I don't think we.
Yeah.
Well, I can't discuss it with you. Well, yeah, I'll let you guys decide.
Could use a nap.
What'd you
I
say?
just let out.
Should long rest.
So I could use a nap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I let out just a big, huge yawn. Just.
Sean.
I just one up and like let out an even bigger yawn. Ah!
Do we know the exact time of night?
I'll let out a hearty laugh.
Is it like, was it beginning of the night when we got here, or was it still like night still when we got here?
It was night when you got there.
Okay, never mind. I'll just rest in Aragon's house
Yeah,
then.
Jacob's just kind of looking at you guys, just smiling. He's got a little chuckle going on as well.
I'd like to. I'd like to go over to Ergon's house.
I'll keep the journal in my backpack after
Okay, yeah.
reading it.
You're able to meet up with Rayloff just fine there at the home. You kind of see the fire that he lit is brightening up the home that belonged to Ergon.
I ask him what he's doing here.
You know, just keep tidying up the place, making sure no squatters are trying to steal anything again, like how Togi and her sister did. Trying to keep a piece of resemblance to the home that Ergon once had.
Find anything?
I did not find anything. I've just been looking through the.
Oh,
I did not find anything.
Deception?
oh, that is gonna be a deception check, Dad. You just lied to your buddy.
Uh-oh.
What's this
13.
happening, Sean? I
My
wanna,
passive
head
is
to
15.
The middle, the town center where Auro is.
Are we going by passive or are we going by rolls here? 'Cause
My passive
uh,
perception is 15, so I don't know. I'll let you.
You're not the DM.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't
does
think
that be kind of broken if that's the case?
I don't think that what's the word? I don't think that Demos was purposely like looking for deception. Unless you were Demos. Was your character just kind of like already
No one trusts him.
Does
Well,
it
that's-
sound? Well,
Yeah,
that
that
is
is
true.
true.
That is true. I don't trust him to begin with because of all the shit he's done.
Well, that's later after he said that, but okay.
But it's
let's
true.
have
though.
your roll. Let's have your roll then.
What am I? Perception?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be rolling perception.
Side perception.
Hmm.
23 plus 2, that's
Oh,
25.
Yeah.
He's right through that.
You're
That's
right
tough.
through his lie. Yeah.
I walk up to him,
Okay.
I now draw my bow, and I ask him what he's hiding.
Draw the
You
bow.
yeah,
The bow?
he has
That's-
been so untrustworthy this entire time.
I like how we're
I-
having a wholesome moment, and they're like
Yeah.
about to kill each
I-
other.
About to kill each other, and
But
we're
I
all
look
just
at
like
him,
chilling.
I look at him and be like, "Faint." I go look at him and go, "First of all,
Okay,
you will
pause.
not draw that ball."
Let's go back to Seymour and Arborin and Emir. What are you guys gonna do?
Oh,
So I really want to go back to my adoptive father's inn.
Okay.
But I turn to them and I say, do you guys need a place to sleep, to rest for this night?
I've got a place. We're fine.
I'll sleep out in the woods. Just come and get me, so I don't sleep for another 100 years.
The woods? Where?
Close to the end. You'll find me.
Then I just say very well, and I just start walking out.
I'll just sleep like behind the inn. Like, or is the inn like close to any trees?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just sleep in the closest clearing to the woods.
Are you gonna sleep at the inn next to Emir, or the other inn next to Seymour?
Oh, they're going 2 different inns.
They're going to 2 different inns. Yeah.
I go to my faction inn.
Oh, okay. I'll go with Emir then.
Okay. Seymour. They again. The surfer-esque boy welcomes you in as you walk into the inn. Again, at the end of the inn, there's like this great fireplace and chairs surrounding it up. A couple people sitting down, and the boy says, "Hey, man, welcome in."
Hey.
Hey.
I've got a couple questions.
Right on, man. Ask away.
Right on. Do you know who Irvin is?
Irvin.
Any
You know what? Irvin is just on the other end. Just it's not outside of town. It's just near like the town walls. That inn has like a cellar that people go there to eat and drink sometime. It's called the Jolly Dwarf. So if you're ever looking for Irvin, he's usually down in the cellar with his family. Just hanging around, really.
Would you call him a family man then?
Oh yeah, he's a family man. He's a family man. Yeah, right on to family, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has him and his partner. They're just, stand-up guys with 2 adopted daughters, they're good people. Yeah. I mean, why do you ask, man?
Some developments. I just need to check up on some things with him.
Well, hey, I wanted to ask you, how is that, the thing you were gonna do for me going on,
Right.
the thing you're gonna do for me.
Yeah.
How's that
I
going?
was just about to ask, do we have a faction courier?
Yeah, we do. Actually, it's me. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's you.
it's me. Yeah. Yeah, it's me. I mean, that's why I want to, get, a better job with our faction, They just have me running around different places.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, you know what? Let me write something real quick, and you get, someone to work in for the week, and I'll give you something you can take it over to them, and I think it'll be what you're looking for.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Right on.
Right on. I'll take a seat, I guess, nearby, and I'll start writing to. I'll write 2 papers, one to my faction, one to the Merchants Guild, and I'll give an update to the faction, and to the Merchants Guild I'll give. I'll talk about the the group I'm with and tell them how I have promised someone who's helping me
Mm.
for something in return, like a good job maybe, and that they've
Mm.
been proving very resourceful, so that when I
Got it.
return, they shouldn't expect me to return alone at least. And then also I'll just sneak in. Also, the faction envoy has been okay,
Okay.
and then I'll give that to him so you can go take them.
He immediately takes those papers and he's on his way. That's his job. Emir and Arborin, you kind of walk into the inn, and again, Emir's like adopted father just welcomes you in. But with a slight like kind of like the Rock eyebrow up look at this huge tree thing.
What's he cooking?
Like, what is this thing? Basically.
I turn to him and I say, Father, this is one of the people that I went on this. Well, first of all, it's great to see you.
Good to see you too. Yes. Yeah.
This is one of my companions from the group I went off to find and find help and solve what is happening here with the sickness. But his name is Arborin.
Hello,
John,
Arborin.
awkwardly, like, wait, hi, I'm Auburn.
He's just
I'll sleep outside.
He's like, oh, feel free to sleep inside if you want. I mean, there's rooms.
No
There's
worries.
I don't know what you. Okay, you go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
Then
No worries.
I look to my father and I kind of lean in and I whisper in his ear. He kind of turned into a tree like a long time ago. We're still trying to figure that out.
I see that. It's a little odd. We see odd things here in the town, though. We see odd things. You know that.
Yeah.
I'll just see myself out. Good night.
Yeah.
I'll
Good
just
night,
kinda
Arborin.
Good night.
Hunch under the doorway and walk off into the woods.
Okay. Demos and freaking.
I looked to Demos and I pull
Wow.
out the journal and I let him know. I said, listen, Demos, I know we've had our problems. And I am sorry for hurting Seymour. I have no clue what happened other than my spell's fault and I missed. Please drop the bow and I'll explain everything to you. This is going to sound bad coming from the journal, but I try to have good intent with this. I found his journal while looking around, and in it was talking about all the different things he's done, pertaining especially to the city that we're looking for. He said that there was just a bunch of stuff, and then he had notes kept on him about it. He always carried notes on him, and I show him the writing and the journal of it. And I go, now, there's one of two things. Either the town master, after burying him, knew that he had notes and took them, or the shitty way is that they're on his person right now in the ground.
Why did you lie?
There's gonna be some grave robbing.
I know. I was about to say.
The only reason I lied is because if I would have said I was going to go grave robbing and tell you the truth, that you probably would have shot me on sight, especially because of Ergon and how highly we respect that man. And I hand Deimos the journal. I say,
I
you can keep it.
undraw the bow, and I look at the journal to confirm what he said because I don't trust this guy.
Yeah, you see just a bunch of scribblings and notes about his journeys, some journeys in Islecross, and a note that says, a kind of callback to some of the things that he kept on his person.
I say, okay, well, it's nightfall. We should do it when no one's looking.
Should we ask the town? Should we ask the
okay.
town master tomorrow before we do this? Like, I need Deimos. I need rest. I am
robbing.
exhausted.
We are time sensitive here. 2 people will die if we're not fast.
All right, listen. If we go now, I'll cast minor illusion around us in a 5-foot cube. That way
No.
they think we're there.
We need you to use your mana saved up on a fire spell.
I can do this at will. Well, if that's the case, I need a rest.
Oh my
I'm
God, you're
exhausted.
right. Ah, damn it.
Okay.
All right.
So that's why I said we could listen. Do you have anything we could just dig? Because I can cast minor illusion at will no matter what, and I can create a barrier around us that'll seem like nothing's going on, but in reality we're inside of it digging up his grave.
I honestly
Nerf
don't
him.
know. I don't know. I don't know if we can melt a dwarf-sized body with a torch. I'm not gonna
We're
lie.
not. What do you mean melt him? He's got notes on him. Deimos.
He's frozen solid in a cube of
Oh,
ice, right?
shit!
Yeah, he's legitimately.
I
frozen.
remembered. I remembered to go. Fuck.
Wait, is he frozen or is he frozen in a cube of ice?
He is legitimately like a frozen human being. Like,
Okay, so a
his-
frozen human, not frozen in a big ass box.
He's
of
not
ice.
frozen in a block, but there is about like an inch thick layer
Okay.
of ice.
Oh,
All right,
around
listen. I got an idea.
his skin.
I could bring him back to this fire in Ergon's house, and we could warm him up next to the fire, Deimos. But we have to get him through the city before it hits sunrise. So if we're gonna do this, we gotta do this now.
Oh, this is,
How much time before daylight?
it is.
Yeah, what's the moon? Where's the moon in the sky? I'm looking at the moon at the sky. Where is it?
Night.
It is night. It is like midnight right now.
We should
How
do it.
long would it take to dig up a body and then?
You're not sleeping, Dead.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna sleep. All right, listen. Deimos, let's go do this.
I'm just gonna say this. That sleep is gonna be very important. So if you're not gonna choose to rest, then
I get a feeling from Shy, and she tells me, "Honey, I think it's better that you rest today."
I
Oh
think
my god.
What the
you guys
hell
don't
is that?
have to rest. You don't have to, but it's
I
it's-
get this ever feeling from Shy that I should rest, and I let Deimos know, I'm like, "Listen, you're not gonna believe me, but I talked to my god of fate, and she thinks we should rest up for the night. We shouldn't do this." And you could take that as you want, Deimos, but I trust my god.
Okay, I'm gonna rest with him in the house that he's in, and
With
then
him?
I'm
Gonna
gonna wake up.
snuggle?
I'm gonna wake up at my 4-hour mark, and then
Yeah.
I guess go out to the grave.
My goodness.
I take the full rest.
It's gonna be like, by the time he wakes up, it's gonna be, like let's say 8.
Hey,
Deimos, you're gonna wake up like around,
4. Yeah.
like 4
Okay, I see.
in the morning.
You can still go.
Is everyone else long resting?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna long rest.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure Arbrin's already like in a pile of snow right now.
Yeah.
Oh, feels good.
Actually, I remembered that I got covered in snow last time, so this time I just slept standing up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now
that's
that-
not happening again.
Sean,
I'm,
now
like,
that I
leaned up
got the
against a
full
tree.
long rest, I can get the spell down, right?
Well, you're still
Yes.
asleep.
Okay.
Whatever.
But I got my long rest. Okay.
Okay, that spell was in your list of like.
Yes,
Spell
yes, it
you
was.
knew,
Yes,
right?
it was. Yes,
Okay.
that's what we had the argument about earlier.
Okay,
I remember.
all right. Okay, so everyone is asleep. And of course we have one straggler who is gonna do something very illegal right now
Illegal.
in a town
Yeah.
where
Wait, robbing? What?
there's not much illegal things going on. You wake up at 4 in the morning, Deimos.
All right. I'm gonna walk outside and go to the back where I had the shovel,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna take the shovel to the middle of town. Or where was the grave?
The grave was like, it wasn't in the middle of town, it was off near like one of the walls.
Okay, I'm gonna head there. Do I see anyone at all? Is there anyone around me?
Surprisingly enough, there are guards surrounding like there's like a guard like tower, I guess. But it's not like a huge tower. It's just one of the towers that are on the walls themselves as a lookout.
Okay, so they wouldn't be able to see exactly who I was if I was wearing a hood and like a cloak on my mask or on my face.
Why does he always have to do illegal things, guys? Why does
I
he?
know.
Look, it's for the better good.
I won't
At least he's a
lie.
ranger now and not
I put
doing this as a paladin.
I put the bandana
Yeah.
up on my mouth so it covers my identity. And I head to the gravesite.
Okay, yeah, you're easily able to make it to the gravesite. You do see kind of like the graves. You see Ergon's grave, and you see on the wall is the outlook post with a guard up there and a torch just kind of looking out into the wilderness.
Okay, I'm going to start digging.
Pretty easy to dig. The only thing is that you're gonna have to do a stealth check to make sure that you don't make enough noise for them to hear you.
20.
Yeah, you're able to dig in the silence for sure. You dig about like 6 feet down, and you see a coffin.
Can I open the coffin?
Yeah, inside the coffin is Ergon the dwarf, frozen, and he's kind of frozen in like a mummy position, all the way down in the dirt.
I'd like to pick him up and pull him out.
Okay. As you're kind of like pulling him out of this 6-foot hole, let me go ahead and get a strength check to see if
14.
14. Yeah, you're able to pull him out of this hole. Just one slight thing. The snow is a little slippery. I'm gonna need you to do a dex save as you're kind of like pulling him out of this
19?
hole. Yeah. Shoot. All right. You're able to pull him out, carrying him in whatever way you want, and yeah, no one's noticed.
Okay, I'm going to kick the. Can I put the dirt back?
You can,
I'm
yes.
gonna put the dirt back.
Okay. Let's get a man, what would that be? I want to say performance to see like how well you covered up the hole.
That's good. Yeah.
So yeah, let's get a performance check.
8.
Okay. It's covered.
Okay, I'm gonna bring him back to his house.
Okay, the next day. Okay. The very next day, we I don't know if you guys have decided to meet anywhere. We'll go ahead and start with Seymour. Over by over in the end.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wake up and I guess head towards the middle of the town
Mhm.
where it's most populated and see if I can catch anyone through in my sight. And I'll just wait for people there, I guess.
Okay, Mir, you wake up.
She said she's gonna be AFK. She's getting
Oh, she's
water.
gone. Arborin?
What am I doing? No one's woken me up, so I might
Oh
be asleep
shoot!
for
Someone
1,000
has
years.
to wake you up. Oh yeah,
That's
right.
another one of my debuffs. If someone doesn't wake me up, I'll just stay asleep
Yeah.
forever.
Okay. You guys over by the Ergon's house.
I wake up and I see fucking Deimos there with Ergon's body just laying on the floor. I'm like, holy shit, you actually did it.
Yes.
He did it. He legitimately did it.
Okay. Put him by the fire. Put him on the fire. And I wake up and yeah, because I wake up and I have my fire thing now, but I can't do that. Okay, so just put him by the fire and we'll get him warm and we'll check his pockets.
Okay.
I mean, how are you gonna get him warm? He's like literally frozen.
Okay, how about this? Can I roll for Arcana and conjure my newly fire bolt spell into my hand and just kind of hover it over him?
Yeah, for sure. Let's get an
Okay.
Arcana check.
A 16?
16 does work. Like you pull that fire in your hand and like he slowly begins to melt away. The thing is that there's now like a soggy, wet, dead body in Ergon's house.
We gotta mask the smell. Can I burn a ration into a fire?
Yes, you can.
I throw a ration in the fire to mask the smell for a minute, and I start checking his pockets.
Investigation check.
A 15.
15 gives you. You're able to see 2 notes. One of a letter that he was actually going to write to you, Rayloff, and then another letter that entails some of his journey inside of Easel Cross. Yes.
I hand Deimos the Easel Cross letter, and I say, "This one was written for me. I'll read this first, and I'll let you see it if you want to after."
Okay, I read the Easel Cross letter.
We'll go through that one.
It basically tells you some traveling tips based on Easel Cross, what some things that he went through. What this is basically going to do is it's going to give you a buff if you guys ever decide to go into Easel Cross, but that is still to be seen what it actually is.
Okay, and I'll read the letter that he was going to write to me.
The letter that he wrote to you says something, we just don't know what it says yet.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess I'll show it to Deimos too, and then I'll give it in my back pocket for now.
We're gonna have to
show this to
you're gonna have to wear a big ass cloak and pretend you have a backpack, and we have to bury him.
In the middle of the day, Deimos?
Wow.
Are you fucking insane?
We can't
I mean,
leave him
listen.
here.
I got minor illusion. Okay, listen. We have to scout out the middle of town first, and then I have to be able to cast minor illusion long enough for us to be able to put him back in without anyone seeing us.
Are you guys just chilling in the middle, Seymour? Like, are you just chilling over there?
Yeah, I'm just literally in the middle, just taking in the sunlight, waiting for people to come.
So, are you kind of like under the big tree, under the center tree, or like off to
Yeah.
the side?
Yeah, almost meditating, one would say.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful. The town of Pale Blank is cold and like red and a little like poor, but it's a quite beautiful town. Is Issa here
Just
back?
wondering where everyone is.
Yes.
Okay, you wake up now. You ready?
Alright, I guess I say, you might be right. But, I don't know. We can't just leave him here, can we?
I go, no, we can't just leave him here. The smell will stay forever. I can't just keep throwing rations in the fire. I mean,
Hold on.
we got one of two ways to do this. We can
I
either
walk
bury him,
outside.
or we could do the most indescribable thing ever.
Yes.
What? Indescript?
You know what? Just do your thing first before I
You
even think
you
about
walk outside.
I walk outside. Do I see any buckets?
Buckets?
Are there any, like, big buckets anywhere?
There was a bucket inside.
Okay, I
You
go
do
back
also
inside and I
see-
pick up the bucket.
You do also see Seymour like over by the big tree.
I'm whistling now.
At the very end of the road, just
I'm
like
whistling a tune.
over there.
I'm gonna whistle to get his attention.
I don't hear him.
That was a
It was
little-
it was a Okay, I'm gonna make a snowball and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Okay. You're gonna have to roll pretty strong. I'm gonna have to do a strength and a dex check. He's pretty far away. He's like in the center of town.
11 and 10.
It like lands in the middle of the road.
Does he hear it falling though? Did he hear it splash and splatter?
You're in an entire town full of snow. No, he did not hear. He did not hear that.
Okay.
Back to Amir in her adopted father's house. Emir,
Yes.
your father goes, kind of like knocks on your door and leaves, in front of your door. He kind of leaves like a platter of some food.
Oh. I get out of my bed, just big stretch, open the door, see the food. I pick it up and I take it downstairs to meet him to go eat.
And he just says like, "Oh, good morning. What's on the agenda today?"
I'm probably gonna have to go back with them today because we still haven't figured out what's going on, and we have to go check up on the two women that we left at the hospital that had the same sickness that's been going around.
That tree man looks very strong. I'm sure he'll protect you, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's good.
I think so. I think so too. Well, if you need anything, we'll be here. Feel free to stop on by, okay? Bring whatever friends you want to bring in.
I tell him thank you, and I sit down to eat my breakfast. And then, after I'm done, I return back up to get dressed and meet everybody else. We'll meet Seymour in the. Actually, no, to go wake up Arborn. In the
Almost
back.
forgot.
Yeah, I almost forgot Arborn.
Yeah.
I go
Crazy.
I go out to the back behind the inn, and I just see him just sleeping.
There, he slept standing this time. So he's just like just looking like a legitimate tree. Like
Yeah.
Mr. Arborin.
All right, I'll just shake off my snow and start following.
All right. As you guys kind of like walk towards the center of town, funnily enough, you do have to pass Ergon's house. And you.
It's just that smell.
I throw another
Yes.
ration in the fire as they're walking past.
Yes, you. I think especially Tree Man is gonna be noticing the smell.
Jesus Christ, we can't do this forever.
Yeah.
Do we see that there's like puffs of smoke and like something happening?
You do. Like, there's a lot of smoke coming out of Ergon's house.
All right.
Like, an unnatural amount of smoke coming out of Ergon's house. And you also do see Seymour, like, all the way at the end, at the center of town. It's just kind of like this long road that goes all the way to center of town. You see him by the big tree.
I'm gonna pick up a bunch of snow and bring it inside.
Okay.
I see him do that, right?
Yeah,
like I
you
see
do
him walk
do that,
outside.
yeah. You see him walk outside, grab snow, and like walk back into the house.
And I'm gonna just gonna start covering Ergon's body with it, trying to like mask the smell and like
I'm-
cool him down or freeze him. I
I'm
guess.
following him into the house.
Oh God, this is
And
about to be an ungodly sight.
I mean, you see just Ergon covered in snow, melting, wet paper, one dude with a bucket in his hand, another guy throwing rations into the fire.
Yeah,
It's
I'm just
really
like
nice.
awkwardly ducking my head in there, and I just like look at them like, am I interrupting?
Actually, no.
No.
I glance at the body.
Come in.
Am I gonna need to sit down for this?
Yeah. You're probably gonna need to sit down for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
It's
Get them, if the rest of them are with you, get them with you, please.
it's a sight. It's a real sight to behold.
I don't know where Emir went. I don't know if she followed me in.
I was following you, yeah. I
Okay.
walk in and like, what's going on here? What's the smell? What the fuck is the smell?
Listen. Let's just sit
Great
down.
language.
Close the door behind you, and we'll tell you everything that just happened in the past 8 hours of my fucking life.
I walk out of the room as I walk out of the
Wow.
room, and as I'm walking out, I hand Emir the paper, and I walk out of the room towards what's his name? Seymour.
As you're kind of like walking up towards Seymour, you actually see Elro walking up to him. He's just a little closer to Seymour, though. Elro walks up to you,
What?
Seymour.
I'm looking up at the sky, trying to determine the time of day through the sun.
Yeah, it's just those clouds are thick, man. Those clouds are really thick. You get a sense that it's not really midday. It's early morning.
Where are they?
Elro walks up to you and he's like, "Oh, hello.
Sir,
Good to see you. How's it all been?"
we making progress. We found Togi's sister, and well, we know the cause, and we know who has it right now. But
Oh.
I'm waiting for my group to. Have you seen them? I haven't seen them.
Well, unfortunately, I do
They
have
wouldn't
some.
abandon me.
No, they wouldn't abandon you, I don't think. Actually, I see him right there. He's walking towards us.
Who?
What's his name? The Ranger. What is... There he is. He's
Oh.
right over there down the road.
I wave.
Finally.
And Elro says to you both, he says, "Well, man, it looks like Irvin is sick. If
Who?
you've heard of Irvin
Irvin?
Leal.
Oh,
Urban.
He was actually the one that we were about to meet up with.
Oh, well, yes, unfortunately, him and his entire family have contracted
Family?
the sickness. It's unfortunate because there's he has two daughters. We don't really know what to do. We all kind of have our hands in, we're
where
in your
is he?
hands. He's currently at the hospital. We took him just this morning.
and his daughters.
They're all there. We
I'll
took
turn
them all.
to Demas and I say, well, maybe you and I should just go. We have to hurry. I don't know where everyone else is.
Come, let's walk to the
Yeah,
hospital.
yeah.
Come, I'll walk you there.
I purposely let Elro walk in front,
Yeah.
and I wink at Seymour.
Elro.
Pick up on that?
He just winked at you. I mean, there's not really
Does that
much else.
mean
I wink
anything
back.
to you?
I wink back.
Okay, I think he knows what I mean. So that's it.
Interestingly enough, you have to walk past Ergon's house to get to the hospital.
Weren't we already?
Elro. Yeah, so you walked from Ergon's house to the center of town, and then
Bit of a
you're
smell,
walking
isn't there?
from the center of town to the hospital now, past Ergon's house. And as you begin to get close to Ergon's home, Elro begins to notice something. He looks at you two and he says, Do you smell that? What is that?"
I do. It's
It smells.
foul.
I like to cut off the fire now.
"It smells like burnt food and
Yeah,
flesh."
Sounds like
I've been
know
around many
about
dead
flesh,
bodies,
but
and that
someone-
straight up smells like a dead body.
That smells like a dead body,
It
Seymour,
smells
doesn't it?
like-
Oh,
it smells
window I
like
can
poop.
climb out.
I'm drawing my sword now.
It smells like poop.
I want to cast minor illusion on Urgon's body.
What did you say,
Ed,
Barbarin?
read minor
No, I was
illusion.
kidding. I was
Make
kidding.
sure that you
Nothing.
can do that because there's a space, there's a length limit. You
Hold on,
can't
yeah.
make
It's
it like a body.
Range area 30 to 5 feet.
And Elro notices the
Okay, I can
immense amount of smoke coming out of Ergon's home, and the puff of smoke that immediately stops, and he says,
Another intruder.
"Let's check this."
I say,
Ouch.
I tell him, I remember. Our
I turn
idiot
back.
group mate was cooking a deer I shot earlier. He must be burning it.
Deception
that's
check?
rough.
That's a lie.
Let's get a deception
Deception,
check.
because
Where-
I also don't believe you.
You don't know that. There's no reason.
Let me get a deception check, please.
7.
Oh my
I
god.
don't believe him.
Elro just starts to walk towards Ergon, towards the building.
I'm
Okay,
following him.
question, Sean.
Yes.
It says if you create an image of an object such as a chair, money footprints, or a small chest, it must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. Can I ball up Ergon and then cast a minor illusion of chest and like place it on him? So like it's
Well,
thinking
he's
in the
a
chest.
dwarf. He's 5 foot already. He's like under.
He's pretty
Okay.
small.
So
He's a dwarf.
can I make a minor illusion of a chest right on top of him?
How long does your minor illusion last?
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay.
6 seconds
uh,
per turn. So like that's what is that?
El-
10 turns?
Errol opens the door.
Wait, can I create a distraction?
Yes, you can. What are you gonna do?
Can I set myself partially on fire and run out the door?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'm, like on my right shoulder, I'm just gonna cast Produce Flame and kind of like set some of the twigs on fire and just start running out the door, like yelling and like rolling around in the snow, like causing.
Stop, drop, and roll! Stop,
Elro.
drop, and roll!
What-
Stop, drop, and roll!
What's Arboryn doing here?
Elro is like, "What is going on in here?" He's looking at you, Arboryn. He kind of like walks over to you and like starts to pat you out. Like the fire starts to pat you out. Are you okay, Dreamman?
Wizard is a terrible cook. He set me
Oh.
on fire.
What was he cooking?
He was
gonna walk
cooking the
inside
deer.
now.
It was the deer that
Oh,
I
walk
hunted the other
inside.
day.
I'm walking inside now.
Well, I tried my best.
I'm sitting on the bed, and I see that
What do I
Seymour
see?
comes in, and I wink at him.
Wait,
You
what do I see?
You see just this like wooden like crate in the middle of freaking Ergon's room. You see Amir is there. You know, Rayloff is sitting on the bed. And Elro actually walks in behind you. And Elro says,
What's
"What?
going on here?
What is going on?"
Why are you in Ergon's house? Why is everyone here? Why wasn't
Wait.
I told? Why was I left alone?
Why is there so many rations in the fire?
Let us
We're
hear a
cooking.
song from the
Boy,
great Emir.
Yeah.
A very good performance.
Is that
I just
really
got
what
here.
we got?
Emir.
Well, we
Yeah.
had things to get to.
Yeah.
As Emir, well, if Emir is going to sing, I'll let her say what she's going to do.
I'm here looking for my friends, and I thought I'd entertain them with something I had been working on.
As she says that, I'm going to pick up the chest with with Rayloff and walk out of the front
Uh-huh.
door and say, "Yeah, I gotta."
Whoa, what is in that chest?
I told Davis, listen, we gotta
don't
go.
worry, it's just bird food.
Yeah, we gotta go throw this away in the trash.
Oh
Listen to
no!
her, though.
Performance
It's
check
very
from
good.
Oh
Amir.
shit!
From me?
This is so bad. This is an actual circus. This is an actual circus.
No idea what's going on here.
What's
Wait.
let's get a-
Performance?
yeah,
me?
performance from you.
Oh.
I'm gonna follow Rayloff
14?
and
Okay.
Deimos out.
Elro just begins to look at you, Amir, and he's like, he's just confused at like what is going on, but he's not suspicious of anything. He's just like, you can tell he's thinking to himself, well, I did hire them, you know, I did hire complete strangers to do this job. And he just
Follow
lets,
Rayloff and Deimos out of the house.
yeah, he just lets you guys walk by, and
All right.
As we get away, we go. Okay, listen, Seymour.
Yeah, we should go behind like the. You know how there was an alley, right?
Yeah,
Let's go
there.
behind there towards the graveyard.
you're gonna need to stealth him in some way because minor illusion has run out.
Can I?
Has- Okay.
I
Okay.
can-
So
Yep.
can we stop
cast
in the
the ad?
alleyway to explain to Seymour?
Yes,
Okay.
where's Arboryn right now?
He's burning.
Well, no, I'm good now.
Oh,
I'm kind of sitting in the snow, like watching all this unfold now. 'cause I tried to distract, but it didn't work. So
Actually, your distraction was what let Rayloff get the minor illusion off.
Oh.
So,
God.
Yes, you can stop in the alleyway. Elro
What's
is just
going on
listening
here?
to Amir.
All right,
just
listen,
play
listen,
music.
Seymour. So last night I found a journal of Urgon's, and I hand him the journal, and we go, listen, we found some notes saying that he had notes pertaining to his personnel about what was going on, and there was 2 notes. While I was sleeping, me and Deimos talked about it. While we went to bed, he only got 4 hours. I got 8 hours. He went and dug up Urgon's body, and we found notes. And we show him the note of the city,
Issa has
and then I still have the. Okay, so then I show him the note, that the other note. that was
the
given
blank
to my
note. You show him the blank note. Okay.
There was no blank. Sean said I just didn't
No,
know.
there's stuff on it. We just don't know
alright.
what it is yet.
So I
Alright,
just
alright.
hand it over to Josh and I show him that the note that was made for me.
I grab the note, and I just like. You what?
Look, it's not as bad as you think. All we need to do is bury him again. We're done.
You don't just grave rob. You don't just do that.
It
Look,
wasn't
they
grave
would-
robbery, it was grave borrowing.
You stole the body. You
We're
stole
gonna
the
put it
body
back.
from the ground.
We're gonna put it back.
Seymour, we need you
voice
to keep
down.
calm, and we need you to help us get it in there
Do
so
that.
no one knows
There
anything
are
happened.
rules.
I
We
take
need
the
to
note-
follow rules.
I take the note back, put it in my pocket, and then I start trying to cast minor illusion again.
Wait, not yet, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay,
We're
okay,
in the,
okay.
we have to. Yeah, I think you save it. I think that's the play.
Well, I can cast it whenever I want.
But it
Fine.
lasts a minute.
That's fair. We need to use it at a perfect time. I agree, Deimos. I agree.
I feel betrayed.
Okay,
Uh,
look, all you have to do is help us, and then we're done.
I feel betrayed by everybody.
Elro with Amir is Elro's like, all right, Amir, that's enough music. It was nice, but we need to get back to work.
Oh,
Of course. Then I put down my lute and I said, "Thank you for listening."
Yes,
Okay.
no problem.
Mm.
Anytime. Come with me, Amir.
As they're coming.
And
Okay.
he goes to get Arborin as well, and they begin to walk towards you guys.
I jump on
Is-
top of
is
the
there-
body to conceal him. He's a dwarf. I'm tall enough.
Yeah,
And
they're
I'm-
pretty far. They're pretty far away.
far?
Let's say,
Okay,
like,
so
you guys
is
are on a
there
different
is there
road.
a lot of snow piled up on the edges or like near us?
There's a lot of snow everywhere. Like, it's constantly snowing in that city.
I'm going to move a bunch of snow from like the side of like a building. I think we place them there and then move the snow back.
Okay.
What if the 1 in bajillion chance that the fucking sun comes out one time in this goddamn
I
city?
am gonna meet up with Elro and try to turn him around and say, "What? Like, they're busy with something else that pertains to the mission. I think you and I should go speak with Irvin right now. I think that's the more pressing matter." And I
Let's
tell
get-
him that what Togi's sister told us about the vials. And
Okay.
I told him that Irvin had the vials, and it's immediate. We need to talk to him immediately.
Let's get a persuasion check with advantage, since you brought up the literal like place where the sickness is coming from.
23.
Oh yeah, he's all for it. He is with you right now. And he is behind you. He's basically like, all right, Seymour, just take me where we need to go. I do have an idea about the sickness because I've heard of it before. It was a blue smoke, right?
Yes.
Yes, I've heard of this before. Well, what would you like to do? What would you like to start first?
I think you and I should go speak with Irvin. The group can figure out the second half. That we need to investigate some of Urgon's personnel items real quick, just to double check on some things. And while they do that, we can just see if we can track down where Irvin's vials are.
Okay, let's go to Irvin.
Yes,
and he just begins to take you, like he just begins to walk towards Amir, your adopted father's inn. And as soon
As
as
we're walking
you
away, I'm gonna scowl. I'm gonna turn around and scowl at fucking everybody.
that
I
was-
give my thumbs up to him. an appraisal.
That was interesting.
I
To
can't-
say the
I
least.
look at Damos like, I can't believe we're getting away with this shit right now.
I honestly, we might just have to bury him behind his own house.
Oh, Ergon, I'm so sorry.
Well, what do you do?
Let's fucking bury him.
I'm gonna leave Rayloff, and then
Yeah.
go back inside and pick up the shovel.
Got it.
and then come
Okay.
back out.
Okay. Well, you guys are going to like bury him behind his own home. We're just gonna, see that you're able to do it pretty easily, and we're gonna go to Seymour and the rest of the group as you guys just kind of bury him. Okay. So back at the Emir's adopted father's inn, all of you walk in, and he greets you, you all with a smile, and he says, "Oh, Elro, a pleasure to, have your acquaintance. Emir, you're hanging out with Elro? That's kind of a big deal." And he he offers you all food, but Elro asks him to let them down into where Irvin would eat. Like, this is like a known place where he would go with his family to eat, like the cellar of the inn. And Elro first brings you guys here before he takes you to the hospital, and he says, "Well, if you would like to check here for anything, feel free to. This is where Irvin was last before he was sick."
Thank you. Investigate. Look around.
Yeah, let's get an investigation check.
10.
And so you do notice, on the table, because there's only really one table, there's like a residue of that powder, but it's just a very, very small amount.
Does it lead anywhere, or is it just like a little splotch?
It's just a little splotch. It doesn't really lead anywhere. But who knows, who else could have been there,
That's all I see.
Yeah, that's really all you see.
Well, then I'll just tell Elro that probably be best to get rid of that table. It's contaminated.
Elro looks at you and he's like, "Sounds good to me." And he begins to walk up, and he ushers you guys over to the hospital as well. He does tell Emir's father, about the whole situation before you guys head out. Over at the hospital is where you see Jacob again, even more distressed with the whole situation, and he just kind of looks at you guys and, "Oh, Elro is here too. It's got worse, hasn't it? If you're looking for Irvin, he's in the room next to Tolgi and her sister."
Thank you, Jacob.
Uh,
It's the room.
he leads you straight in. And Irvin and his family are not nearly as bad as Tolgi and her sister. They're just you can see on their hands the blue veins that are kind of like a telltale sign of that they just got it. Yeah,
They're all in the room together.
they're all in the room together.
All right. Well, I guess I'll walk up to the bed, Irvin's bedside, and just ask him, how he's doing and stuff, and then after that, I'll just get straight into it.
He tells you that they're alive, which is good.
Introduce myself to. Say where I am.
He says, "Well, nice Nice to meet you, Seymour. The thing is that we bought these vials from Tulgi's sister, and they got us sick. I thought I could sell it in another town for more money, but I guess that's the end of that question. You know.
Did you know what these vials were at all?
The thing is that I had no clue. I just thought that they were. You know, we hear about these Aeorian relics that come from Isocross. They sell for a lot of money, you know. And that's kind of, I just wanted to sell it for the cash, that's all, really.
Where are the vials now?
Well, I don't know if you're going to be too happy about this. The vials are here.
Oh,
Here?
Oh.
Where here?
Yes,
On
they're-
you?
He kind of like turns to his to his partner, Fenton, and like Fenton just straight up pulls out 3 vials of this stuff.
I take a step back.
And he's holding all 3 in his hand, and he says, "Here."
Is there a table nearby?
There is definitely a table in the center of the room.
Put them on the table.
He drops them right there on the table.
Are they opened?
They are not opened, but they do have the residue around them. Yeah, they're not open.
Okay. Is there like a blanket or something nearby I can take?
You can,
Napkin
yeah,
or whatever?
you can try to wrap them up for sure. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do with them specifically?
Okay, first I'm gonna call Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob's like, "I'm coming." He's like, he walks over and he's like, "Okay, how can I? What? Hey, Seymour, what's up?"
Those vials right there. Those vials are what we believe to be the cause.
Are you kidding? Where did those come from?
They had them. Do you have something that I can pick them up without getting contaminated?
I have these little, like clamps. I guess that's all I really have. Here's a blanket. He hands you like this blanket over here, and
Do I have the clamps?
He goes to the back. He grabs them. He gives them to you. It's like one of those hospital like old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
So now I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to carefully put the vials on the blanket that's in my hand.
Okay, as you carefully put those vials on the blanket, you will have to do a con save, but it's gonna be with advantage because you're like basically trying to handle these very dangerous things.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Seymour. Oh, as you drop the vial into that blanket that's over your hand, just the smallest amount just seeps through that blanket, and you see this blue streak of a vein go right up to the knuckle of your left hand.
I persevere. I try to put them all in the hand.
Yeah, they go in your hand for sure.
I close the blanket.
Yeah, Arborin and like Amir, you saw this happen. Everyone saw this happen. And it is quite obvious that he is infected.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And that's where we're on today.
Right.
Hey.
Alright.
Nice.
That
Before we
is-
end, I'd like to use my woodcarver's tool to start carving a mini statue of Ergon.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
That was it.
Yeah, you guys were able to get him buried in the back of the house. Seymour, you are infected. We'll kind of go over what that means for you.
I'm dying.
Shit.
Seymour's not making it out.
Yeah, he's definitely sick, but yeah, that's it, guys.
Seymour has been through it all, man.
That is it.
Does my
Yeah.
character finish before the end of this episode or at the start
No.
of next? Alright.
No, it'll probably be at the start of next.
And I'm assuming we didn't hit the checkpoint.
You did go to level 2, actually.
Oh shit.
Okay, so if that's the case, I collapse. And that's all I'll do.
Yep.
Collapse.
I
He's
collapse
getting
right
nerfed.
on the floor in front of you.
I ignore him collapsing.
Wait,
and
we
continue
leveled
carving.
up.
Yep, you do level up to level 2.
Don't nerf him.
Crazy. Literally, that arcane recovery is the same thing that Josh had from the campaign. When
Josh, do you think-
when he had his thing.
Josh, you think he should be nerfed?
Him?
Yeah.
100%. Should be.
I agree.
Crazy.
Nerf.
Why can I not? Shit.
Alright, recording's over.